we do it in the Bahamas. We keep it on the left, all islands. 45 miles an hour is the speed limit. Now, if you want to drive while in the Bahamas, just remember Tiny's two simple rules. Left is right, and right is suicide. And all will go well with you. All right? My job is real simple, to tell you a little bit about the island, the people, the culture, the country, history, and a little economics. We'll start with economics. Did you know that the Bahamian dollar is on par with the American dollar? Simply put, one Bahamian dollar is equal to one American, no exchange rate. However, our money is very colorful. Every denomination that we have is a different color, which includes a $half bill is purple, a green dollar bill, a red $3 bill, an orange 5, the 10, 20, 50, 100, all different colors. So if you go shopping today, buy something, get change, look in your hand, think you're in a Monopoly game. That's the Bahamian dollar, and Tiny told you first. It was in 1492 that what happened? Columbus sailed the ocean blue, and the very first place he stopped after he crossed the Atlantic was proven to be here in the Bahamas, but not this island. Another island south of here called Guanahani. That was the native tongue given to the island, and Columbus changed it to San Salvador. And over 500 years later, that name still remains here in the Bahamas, and one of the very few evidence of Spanish ever being here. When he arrived, he met 40,000 Lucayan natives throughout the Bahama Island chain. This island had 4,000 of them. So where did these Lucayans come from? Any ideas? They came up from South America in their canoes as explorers. When they found the Bahama chain teeming with so much fish and lobster, shrimp and conch, wilts and curbs, turtles and crabs, they didn't want to leave. They hit the jackpot on land also with sea grapes and cocoa plum, wild coffee, wild guava, sugar apple, just to name a few of the fruits. And the starch diet consisted of the sweet potato, yam, and the cassava root. The Lucayans were so cool that thousands of years ago they made a beer from the cassava root, starting their root beer. You could thank the Lucayans for several words that travel around the world, even though they had no written language, such as guava, cassava, hummock, canoe, and the most famous word of them all, barbecue. This is the Bahamian residential sector. This was a mandate given to the gentleman who dug the harbor. We'll talk about that a little later. A German gentleman, and he was given this, which is known as Bahamian South, and behind us, Bahamian North. And this is to be an upscale area. Most of these houses you're talking about north of 300,000. The road we're on right now is named Santa Maria, after, of course, one of the flagships. And we'll hit the Pinta Nina if we go down far enough.
It's a nice house.
Look at the roofs.
Nice house.
The roofs are mainly metal, but you could see some cement or clay roofs. And these are the main roofs we've used here. Our building codes are very tough. And all these houses have to withstand a Category 5 hurricane. And that's how they're built. Again, this is the Bahamian division, known as a single family residence. So you're not going to find any duplexes or anything like that in this area.
Very nice area. Mostly one floor on.
As you notice, the island is flat like a pancake. And the highest point we have here, naturally, is only 60 feet above sea level.
Just like in the Philippines. Parang sa Pilipinas din, ano?
And as we stay on Santa Maria, we'll be turning off onto trade winds. Very important.
Oh.
That's what brought the ships.
Unfinished job.
What is that thing I'm going over in the road? What y'all call that back in America? Speed bump. That's right. We have a nickname for it in the Bahamas. Do you have one in America?
Bump.
Pain in the butt.
Spin bump.
Well, I guess you could say it's the same. We call it a sleeping policeman.
Sleeping police.
Now, I had some people in my bus a few weeks ago. I'll just say there was a section from a certain state, and they say, we call that Joe Biden. And then there's another section of the bus from another state. They said, no, we call that Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Right here, look at those hedges. Those are Suriname cherries. The fruit on there right now, you can see them. They look like little pumpkins, and they could get as wide as an inch and a half. And when they're ripe, they go from orange to red, purple, and that's how you know. They have a single pit inside. Look at the beautiful house to your left. That's a split level, and that's the stone that comes from the island here. It's called orolite. It's a form of limestone. Then you can see some plum trees, mango trees to your left.
They have mango trees.
And again, we're in Confederate. We're on trade winds and we're turning on to Confederate. Right there you can see a grove of coconut trees. Look how low these coconuts are.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, the coconut.
This is known as the dwarf Malayan. Yellow and green.
Oh, we call that makapuno.
And you can just stand and pick them. Most coconuts grow to like 100 and over 100 feet. But the dwarf Malayans, they get maybe to 35 eventually.
Wow.
And they're very sweet, the water. Now look at these palm trees outside the wall to your left. That's a candy palm known as Phoenix robellini. And these things hanging here, those are the Poinciana trees. And they come from Madagascar Island. To your right, look at those Christmas trees, you'll see it?
Yeah. Tiny one.
Yeah, those are the Norfolk Island pine. They get to 150 feet.
Oh, there's
If
a
you want to
banana.
know the name of any of these palms or trees, plants, flowers, just point them out. The royal palms, you can see them right here to your left with the
Palm
nice
tree.
smooth
Palm
cement-looking
tree.
trunks.
Nice.
And there is the African tulip vine, Spadilla. So some of these houses were built from the 70s, and like this one here, the pink on the right, that's only maybe about 10 years old.
That's 10 years old.
So
Nice.
behind there we have a golf course. And this house has a pool behind and a nice mango tree. The raccoons in this area, so they like to hit the mango trees and the sapodilla trees. But these are real date palms right here. This is my buddy Keith Mullins' house. When he was building this, I thought he's building a little hotel. A lot of fruit trees. Elder Swain to your right with the slant roof. This was my old geography teacher from Wales, Mr. Thompson. And this is
Wow,
owned
that's
by
a
the
nice
bishop
house.
who has a cathedral.
Red top
Yeah.
house.
Sugar man.
Like a
But
mansion.
this house right next to him was the most famous house, probably on the island.
That house?
This was owned by a jazz musician,
Oh.
and he built it in the shape of his baby grand piano. His name, Count Basie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He fell in love with Freeport, bought this property, and had that built. He brought his wife and his daughter here. He drove around a little white Mini and always had a white captain's hat on. And anywhere he would go, even to the gas station, he is flocked by women. at the supermarket.
May
Flanked by a
ganyan tayo sa
woman. Never
Pilipinas,
saw
di ba?
anything like that in my
That's the
life.
ano, what do you
So
call
he
that?
lived there
Cotton.
until he died.
Cotton.
The wife died, and then they had moved the daughter out. So the lawyer came from New York. We had a nice meal, and I helped him out with the garden until he got it sold. There's the gold coconut to your left. You see why they call it that?
Left or gold?
Yeah, there's basically 4 types of coconut: green, yellow, gold, and brown. Now most of these people are being doing good, but you have 1 or 2 naughty people that's always around, if you know what I mean. And there's a naughty guy. Real naughty guy. Now people from around the world, no one can live there. I don't think they can get in contact with the person. They might have died halfway around the world or something. I don't know. But everyone else is keeping up. Eventually, they're going to have to go through the courts to try to deal with that. Okay, anytime it rains on the island becomes a big filter for us. And the rainwater filters through that limestone rock and collects underground in what we call the underground water lens. So all we gotta do is dig about 8 to 10 feet and we hit fresh water on top of the salt water. Most of the houses are built here of concrete, but this one decided to make it out of wood.
Oh, that's a wood.
Again, that's the limestone rock I was telling you about. Oh yes, we have termites. Any country with this temperature, definitely have. How was your boat ride? Was it pretty smooth? Very good. Awesome.
What's that?
North of 300,000. Not too bad.
Like the Philippines. Wow, that's a big house. That's an older house.
Alright, Freeport did not exist in 1955, except in the mind of a gentleman from Virginia. His name, Wallace Groves. Here's what happened. Just after World War II, he flew over this island, had a vision, put the vision on paper, calling it Freeport. He approached the government with the idea, they liked it. He wanted concessions, so they negotiated for them. Back and forth, they negotiated for 50,000 acres, and he got it for £1 sterling an acre, under $2. 5 of the best city planners in the world were summoned, and this was the result 68 years later. But there was a problem. There was no natural harbor. So the big ships were anchoring offshore and coming in on smaller ships. So the very first thing, because Bahama means shallow, Grand Bahama means the great shallows, very first thing he had to do was dig the harbor, the same harbor you guys came in. And after digging the harbor, we were so successful as a city. We were in the Guinness World Book of Records as fastest growing city in the world at the time. And we were on the New York Stock Exchange. The harbor now can accommodate any size vessel in the world, and it fluctuates between 65 and 90 feet deep. Alright, we're coming out of Bahamia South. Across is Bahamia North, and all over there is multi-family zoning area. So you'll see apartments, 3, 4 stories, duplexes, so on and so forth. This is the West Sunrise Highway. We're heading east.
Baliktad na
And
kami
here's what
dito.
your bus stops look like all around the island. It's about $1.25 a transfer. To get to the west end of the island, it's about $6. To get to the east end of the island, around 10. Now you're probably wondering what's hiding in the forest of Grand Bahama. Well, we got birds, lizards, frogs, spiders, butterflies, and snakes.
Ooh.
But none of them are poisonous. And like I told you, the biggest thing we have wild in the forest is a raccoon. But I hear in America and in Canada that you guys got bears and deers in your forest. Yes?
Bear, yes.
Then this joke's for you. What do you call a deer that has no eyes?
Panda.
No idea. There you go. Get it? Hold on, it gets better. So what do you call a deer that has no legs and no eyes? You got still no idea. Get it? Still can't move. No eyes. I'll tell you that. We got kids up over there. Anyway, I want you to look around at the different color license plates. Look at that yellow one with a T. T stands for taxi. You can see a yellow plate with an S. S stands for self-drive, which means that's a rental vehicle.
Oh.
Look at the green, that's a jitney bus.
Oh.
Red, orange, black, and white
Look at their top.
are the other colors. And don't forget that one, aquamarine or blue. That allow you to go anywhere on the island, anywhere in the Bahamas. The red license plate are the government vehicles. And the next orange plate you see means that they only can operate within the Freeport city limits and they cannot come outside of that. Did you say why? Well, one of the reasons Freeport was created was to be like a tax-free zone. So here's what they did. If you were to open a business here in Freeport, sign up with the Port Authority, you were able to get a bond, and that bond allow you to bring in your vehicles duty-free.
Well, this is cool.
And not just your vehicles, any equipment for the business, building material for the business, and materials to keep the business going. Were all brought in basically at US prices. So in doing that, the restriction was to stay within Freeport because they didn't pay 65 to 85% to the government of the cost of that vehicle. All right, man. Approaching downtown Freeport. We'll be at our destination in about 4 minutes. We'll have half an hour. I'll just do a time check once we start. Now, at this place, so much cool stuff for you guys. Right? You might get lost. So, watch your time. You're going to have comforters. You'll be able to get there. Daiquiris, leaded or unleaded. Conch jewelry. Fragrance of the Bahamas. You get fragrances for your dogs. Sleep aids for yourself so you go to sleep. And if you're having a problem with scents, you know, the smells of certain things, they have that. They have fragrances for you guys. And Nancy, Mama Nancy, oh gee, she got the best deals on the island for you. We're talking about souvenirs, dresses, hats, and bags. So all that right there at the open air market, and get some fruit. They got some fruit available to you too. And we want you to try the Goombay Punch. That's a pineapple soda made here in the Bahamas. and you can get it nowhere else in the world. The Goombay Punch. Now, if you're a diabetic, you definitely don't want to try that one. And here we are, the open air market. Mama Nancy right here on the corner. Go get your deals, daiquiris.
There she goes, the bag.
And let's do our little time check. What time do you have, guys?
152.
How much?
152.
5:02.
152.
Yeah, this one is 152.
10 minutes to what? To 2. That's the time I got. Very good. That's the time we're going to be on. All right? So everyone be back here at 2:23.
So 25 minutes?
Is that right? 2:20?
The time now is
All right, at 2:20 then.
1:53.
No problem. All right, let's do it.
Okay, let's go.
Pag-subray tayo mo naman tayo yung mga tuwa tayo.
Yeah, the same spots.
Yeah, same spot.
Same spot.
Gamitin doon dati yung sublyato.
No, the same spot. The same spot.
I better you do the same spot.
Tayo gumatang tikin nyo.
Yeah, only 20 minutes so now.
Okay, go.
Just go. Go.
$5 t-shirt may $5 t-shirt.
Some people they probably doesn't wanna go down.
Ganun, magkanta ng
Bring
around 10 minutes only. Gurong rati mo ba yun?
They're waiting.
Mabalin niyo mga ibati lang katutuan nyo, diba?
Bata tayo na sa
Mabalin?
the same chair, the same spot.
Katutuan nyo lang.
May tatan spot mo ata.
Just kidding.
Iba yung tatol niya. Just leave the towel here.
Your spot is your spot.
Just look for tiny.
Because your spot is your spot, hindi nila pwedeng kunin ng iba.
Para alam niyo yung kwan.
Yeah, para alam nyo kung saan kayo ano.
Okay. So,
Ilagay mo
yung
dyan,
towel,
kaso-
yung towel, yeah. Hindi ko na ng towel.
Pagbalik, alam na namin kung saan.
Pinili natin yan eh. Bakit madyawan pinili?
Just put something in there so mark nyo na nandyan kayo.
Takalugong ibati yan.
Sino?
The heck, takalugong mo tibatim.
Kapita ka mga bakit?
We only got 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Miss buka man nun.
5 and 10 minutes gone.
The 10 minutes is gone already.
Yeah, bakit? Got that one.
Paglasinan na to eh.
Paglasinan, dito'y kami. Nakita kita dito. We're in the shopping mall. Shopping. For souvenirs. What's your step?
Ganda sana kung doon tayo kanina. Ayaw nga.
Okay. You're welcome. Watch your step. All right.
Okay, so 20 minutes from now? Or
Yeah, it's half an hour basically.
half an hour? Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Watch your step. Hey, princess.
Shopping mall na naman. Mega loud shoutout po sa lahat na nanonood po. Hindi ko na maisa-isa. Oh, I love this one. This one is nice. This got zipper? Yeah, this one got zipper. Oo, 35 doon eh. Baka mas mura dito. Diba anong kulay? Pink or blue? Maganda rin to.
Okay, guys, Mama Nancy here, $5
How about
for
what size
these
this
two
one?
tables.
$5? Oh, I'm gonna buy one for my ano.
Okay.
$5.
Hold on, Jocelyn.
For my grandson.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy. Get on these pictures. My sweater. What size that one?
Can you give me a
Huh?
3T?
$5.
40 each? 3T. Can you give me a 3T?
No discount?
That one, Love Bahamas.
Don't on sale. Over here is $5 on the table. You see something here?
Tapos
You want it, let me
3T.
know.
40 ka no? Pa AJ.
Let me see how. Can you? Yeah. Can I take a look at that?
20.
I open it for you,
Give
please.
them for 20. Yes, sir.
Pa dyan ako.
Oh, that's too big. Smaller than this.
Parehas lang pa.
Smaller than
Anybody
that.
ready? Mama Nancy, $5 clearance sale.
Smaller than that, please.
Okay, size. $49.95. They're on sale for $40.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
baby,
that
no, no.
one.
This
Give me
shall-
that
This one,
one,
better then.
and
Can I
a
have
surf.
one,
This one. This
medium
one
in the
too.
gray
The
one?
arrows
Do you have
I
$5.
don't think I have
How much is
some
this?
medium.
$5.
$3.
Yes, $5.
Five. Come on, baby, you need to move fast. I'll take a five of you.
Any small like this too?
Don't be shy. Oh, this one too. This one.
Medium,
Okay.
right here.
In a smaller version. Okay.
Yes, sir.
This,
Ah,
let me
di
see.
pa magpili. May gato na. Wala pa kasi short yan.
Medium shirt.
Yeah, that one will be fine.
Manatang mo dyan dagdag.
And do you have anything for a hat for a toddler? A hat for a kid.
Yeah, I have to. This is my first year.
Oh, is that the same size as the first one?
No, ma.
No, I want the
You want
smaller
them,
one.
You want them to be the same?
Yes, the same size as the boy is a year old, but I want to buy what size is that?
It's two to four.
Let me see. Yeah, that one. Yes. Any other color besides white?
No, ma.
No. Okay.
Not for $5.
Not for $5?
No.
Okay, I'll take that one.
So this is 10.
$10.
And no smalls, right?
We have some smaller. These are the smaller sides for them.
No, I meant like the small
For
adult
adults?
size.
Right over here.
They said, she said they didn't have.
You have change for 50? So give me my $40 back. I gave you 50. Yeah.
I know.
Baka makalimutan yung change ko.
Who is it?
My $40 back.
Dad,
Oh, wait a minute. How much is this one? How much is this kind of bag? This kind. This bag right here.
Oh, like I said, it's still.
Pink or blue, guys? Pink or blue? Ayan o. What color? Pink or blue? Or that? Maganda yata ito. Chinelas.
Okay, so with the $100 bill or the cash app.
Hi, Sis Helen! Mag-tour ka rin. Mag-ano ka rin. Mag-Bahamas cruise ka rin, sis.
I think she said those are 20.
So you have no idea how much is this?
No, I don't. My first time.
Oh, me. Can you tell me how much is this, please?
They have a little dark colors at half price, $10.
$10? I'll take
Give me the $50 for her.
That's
You
me.
can have it for 10.
For
These
$10.
are 20. Give me
But
10.
you can give me 10 on this one?
Yeah, 10.
Okay, I'll take the
Okay,
pink
pay me
one.
because I got 3 people waiting.
Okay, here, 10. You give me 10 back.
Yeah. Take the shirt down.
Maybe I'll take the blue one.
It don't matter, huh?
It's bigger.
Sorry about that. I gotta run.
That's okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate
How
it.
much else?
10.
10 or 100?
Can you take smaller? Parang ano to, parang anong tawag dito? Hindi ko pwedeng sabihin yan. But I like this color, pink. Can you, okay, it's already paid. I'll take this one. It's already paid, okay? Can you take it down for me?
I can't take it down.
You cannot take it down, I cannot take
No,
it down
I said-
either.
I said I can. I can.
Oh, you
Take
can,
it
you
down.
can,
I'm coming to
okay.
take it
Oh,
down.
yeah, I got it. Oh, those
Here,
mine,
Barb.
right?
She,
Sorry, I didn't hear you. Can you take the
no problem.
I'm gonna carry it now. And how much is that one? That how much?
That's $40.
$40?
The sweater.
Yeah.
$40.
There's no discount.
That's the discount. It's actually $49.
Oh, really? Can I see that one? What size is that? For my son.
Large.
Large? That's for my little one.
Give me a 2 to 4.
Okay, I'll take this one too. Are you sure it's 40, not 30? I only got 30.
40.
30?
40.
No.
Okay, all right, I'll take it anyway. And put it here in my bag. You don't have to.
Okay, give. Mama.
You can put it here. And do you have scissors to take this off for me, please? Say hi anyway. You say hi. They're from the Philippines. Say hello. Say hello. They're from the Philippines.
Hi, from the Philippines
Yes.
from the Bahamas
They're
to
watching.
the Philippines.
Yeah,
Hi.
they're watching. Ate, may nabili ka? Ate? Oh yeah, I like that color. What did you buy, sister?
Only this one.
Oh, that one? That's a nice color.
Ito kalalapin. Tingin mo.
Danas, tugaw yun, tugaw yun.
Oh, that's ours.
Tugaw.
Palis na yun, no? Nagpagaw.
Pumaro na pa rin niya. Ay, pumaro na pa rin niya.
All aboard.
Nabiyag pala pa rin yan.
Ha?
Nabiyag pala pa rin yan. Diba?
Wala ka na, nabiyag pa.
Kasi kami di paglugan ito times transit. Ito yung paborito ng paglugan.
Marami talaga tayo.
Ay, nakaala ka mo sa Bahamas.
Nung naman, kung tumulong ito yung ito importante kami talamat.
Everybody, let's say it for the open air market. How you like it?
Yeah!
Good.
Not bad, eh?
Not bad.
I know, I wish you had more time.
Hindi nagkakalis salamat.
We don't have time.
Pagkalala ka muna.
I'll go back.
Nakalagay nila. Alam mo kayo yung
On the way to the tour.
Awan na, nagdana yun. Kabarang may isa. Yun mo nada.
Okay, there to your right, you can see the old Winn-Dixie.
You're right to
As I call it, the Winn building. Here's our Winn-Dixie here, Pantry Pride. That was over 25 years ago, so now they're revitalizing the downtown area. We got 4 Burger Kings on the island,
Oh, Burger King.
3 KFC,
Wow.
2 Pizza Hut, and a Pollo Tropical, and 1 guy owns all of that.
Wow.
And he lives like a king.
Of course.
You'll see what I mean later. Okay, again, we're in the downtown area. Look at all the different color license plates. About 90% of the vehicles have the steering wheel on the left like this, and they come out of the Americas, anywhere from Central, South to South America up to Canada. And about 7 to 8% have the steering wheel on the right. They come out of Korea or Japan. And 2 to 3% have the steering wheel right in the middle. Yeah, and we call them motorcycles. Come on. That's what she said. Literally.
Dapat pinahintaman ko na yan. Dapat pinahintaman ko.
Kind of on your right, those pink buildings, that is the Magistrates Court, and behind that is Supreme Court.
Oh, Supreme Court.
And then on your left is the police station.
That's the police station right there.
Magistrates Court in America, you
court
guys
nila.
had to call that small
That's their
claims
court.
court, like Judge Judy.
You don't even have say court.
One of my
already.
favorite judges. Now the special black license plate, there's only 3 of them on the
Manood
island,
lang po kayo ha.
and that's for the Supreme Court Justice. And right over here on your right, let's see how many of those are there.
Palm trees all
Right
over
over
the
here.
island.
There's 1,
One.
2. What's so special about them? They come with a chauffeur
Wow.
provided by the government of the Bahamas. And
Official
this,
government
in
official.
America, you have Social Security. We have something called National Insurance. only 8 traffic lights on the island.
8 traffic
Guys,
lights?
you hit 2 of them already. See what that means, right? You've encountered 25% of all traffic lights on the island already. That's the post office over there, Canadian Bank, Royal Bank of Canada.
Oh, Royal Bank of
You got 3 Canadian banks on the island and 3 Bahamian banks. There to your right is a Bahamian bank. We call it Barb, Bank of Bahamas, Barb. And here to your left is the hospital.
Oh, that's the hospital. Ang liit naman.
That's about 100 beds. The Rand Hospital right over there. Chamber of Commerce building. The library. And this yellow flowering is the national flower of the Bahamas called the yellow elder. Yellow elder. That's right, Tacoma stands. This pink building controls Freeport. All electricity, water, land sales, maintenance of roads. And that's the Port Authority group of companies. In America, what does KFC
There's
stand
the
for?
KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken.
In the Bahamas, keep from cooking. And keep the fat coming. This is an Anglican cathedral called Christ the King. Only 2 cathedrals on the island. And next to it we have the crazy doctor known as Dr. Roop. This is his purple lions on the corners. That's his armored vehicle that says Aber Armor. His twin Mercedes Benz outside with a Cadillac. His hexagon-shaped building with a twin-engine aircraft in the back. Why they call him the crazy doctor? He puts in the newspaper that he has a wife for sale. He said
Wife
he'll
for
trade
sale?
you for a better wife, but this one cannot cook and loves money.
Oh my goodness.
So he left his phone number for anybody who wanted to negotiate. This is the Pioneers Way. All along here, names of pioneers like that one you see there, Fawcett. We already passed Frobisher, Rhodes, and Raleigh. Coming up, Oates and Watkins. But the real significance of this road, this is where the first residents of Freeport actually lived back in the late 50s. They first started to build the houses here on the left. As the left filled out, they built these houses on the right. Here's another pioneer. What's the name of that pioneer? Columbus. And what was he a pioneer in? Getting lost, oh yeah. Now these houses, remember we got hit with 2 major hurricanes in 5 years. The last hurricane, 24 foot of salt water came out of the ocean at us. By the time it reached here, 5-6 feet of water were in the houses. But you can see most of them have rebuilt, some have not, and some are in between. The last hurricane hit us was Doreen, category 5. Then 2 years before that, it was Matthew, category 4. This is where the first residents live, and this is the first road that led to the highway to the airport. Here's another pioneer. What's his name? Newton. And what was Newton a pioneer in?
Science.
Gravity and
Biology.
figs. Come on, man. Fig Newtons. Y'all remember the Fig Newton song? Dun 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 dun. Ooey gooey, rich and chewy inside. This is the original roof from back in the 50s to your right. That's the original roof. All the others upgraded. House number 1 is right over there. There's house number 2 next to it. House number 3, 4, 5, and so on. All right. Already at traffic light number 3.
Around the island.
go on to Coral Road, which runs north and south. Our next stop's going to be at Port Lakaya. What do you have to look forward to at Port Lakaya? Gourmet popcorn, where you can choose from over 40 different types of popcorn.
Oh, I love
Cuban
popcorn.
cigars, male and female. Pandora shopping for the ladies, Nautica for the men. Also, we're going to have your ATMs will only give you Bahamian money, remember that. But you could use American cash or debit and credit cards at most of those places. But to use the card, some are going to require a minimal purchase around $20. At Port Lakaya, you could try some other things like lobster. You get lobster anywhere from 15 to $40, depending where you get it and where it's served, how it's served.
They're ready.
But also reminder, this tour is the best of the best for a reason. You're gonna have your lunch or your food included in it, correct? That's right. So the last stop where you're gonna be, you're gonna have all kind of drinks, as much as you could drink, as much as you could eat. And the food's gonna be awesome. Peas and rice, you gotta try it. The ribs falling off the bone.
Ooh.
Chicken and ribs, chicken and fish is awesome also.
Dried fish.
No dying.
Now there to your right, you could see Independence Park. It's a government park, but the kids, you can see them in their uniform. That's Walter Parker School in blue. There's two of them there. The other one wear maroon, this one, which is called Freeport Primary. All schools in the Bahamas have to wear uniform. All uniform have to be different from the other. We graduate our kids from high school between the ages of 15 and 17. My brother graduated high school at 15. My two kids graduated high school at 16. Tiny, known as the dummy, graduating at 17. Look at the bottle brush and flower to your left. The bottle brush in shape of a bottle cleaner. The flowers. And we're turning on the East Sunrise Highway heading east. Look to your left at the flag flying on the pole. Three colors, the black, the gold, the aquamarine. The Bahamas also known as the 242, that being our area code. Here the Freemasons to your left, the lodge. We got about 4 or 5 buildings on the island. When in the Bahamas, drink as the Bahamians drink. You already, I see a lot of you tried the Gumbe punch.